I'm Molly here with Rose City RV of Michigan, and today we're going to take a look at the Rockwood Signature 375 RL. So this has been a popular model for us, and is this the correct model for you? You may ask. Here are 5 key specifications to help you decide. This model can sleep up to 6 people, has a weight of 10,417 pounds, has an overall length of 36 feet 10 inches, has a height of 13 feet 2 inches, and features 4 slide outs. So let's take a look inside. So welcome inside. This is a beautiful new fifth wheel. We sold quite a few of these already. They've definitely been a hot commodity. First thing you notice when you walk in is going to be the dinette with a large rear living area. The 3 sofas is super nice. This is where the sleeping six comes into place. This pulls out into a bed, and then that one pulls out into a bed, so you can sleep 4 people here and then 2 in the master area there. So extra large living space without limiting you on the dinette. I like how they go booth and then 2 chairs, so you can move those. You can seat 4 people, you can seat 2 people, however you want to do it. This is traditionally a couples coach, so most of the time you're not going to be sleeping people here normally. If you are, you are, but mostly that's what that is. We have this awesome theater seating directly across from the TV here, so you get a straight on view to the TV, which is a big thing for people. And this is great quality furniture. Like, you can just feel the material in it is just going to hold up much longer than previous material. Got a little storage here for remotes, magazines, and such. Some drink holders here, and then we've got power reclining options as well. Now, looking straight on to the entertainment here, we've got nice storage all the way around the TV. You can put anything you want in there, linens. Not many people are using that DVD storage anymore, but you can use it for anything. Then we've got fireplace located right underneath of that, which is going to be right here. It's going to give you ambiance. It's also going to give you some heat if you'd like. Extra large smart TV here too, that fills up that hole nicely. Now on each side we have accent lighting, and if you look around here above the dinette lighting, you have some accent lighting. It's hard to see in the daylight here, but it's awesome ambiance. Then in the cabinets as well, you have that ambient lighting also, and it really just gives you that mood, especially when it's dark out and you don't want to have your overhead lights on, those bright LEDs. So you can kick that on while you're watching TV or whatever. Just kind of gives you that nice cozy feel. So I really like that they do that. We've also got windows everywhere you look. You've got 3 windows in the slide out compartments here on each side. So lots of natural daylight in here. And then also 2 big windows here on this campsite side, along with your kitchen side. They're going to give you a huge fridge here. I believe those are 17 cubic foot. We'll have to look at that, but really large here, residential style. It's not a residential fridge, but it's a residential style fridge. So big freezer space here. 18 cubic foot, not 17, so even a little bit bigger than I was thinking here. So nice and big there for all your traveling needs, along with a large pantry. And I always mention Rockwood never short you on the outlet. They put an outlet in the pantry here. Let's say you wanted to put a stick vacuum in there, you have an outlet. So that's super nice that they do that. And then you also have the light from above here that's illuminating that whole entire cabinet. So lots of kitchen space. Like I said, they put that outlet in there so you can power up a vacuum or whatever else you might want to put in there. And then we've got a residential style microwave, pretty large one here. And then we've got a residential style oven. They're putting these nice big Furrion ovens in here, so much more homey feeling. And it gives you this nice drawer with the soft close on the bottom. Just looks super nice. And then 3 burner on top with the steel grate. It's not going to have the flip over like you see in the mini lights and such. Just more residential, more full-time. I really like how they added this spice rack here. This is all solid wood too. They do not short out in the cabinetry department. All this is good and solid all the way around. So that's a homey feeling. These kind of cabinets, the faces aren't going to wear out on them after extended use, like you would with like MDF and the paperboard there. So lots of space here. USB ports up there. Again, always giving you all the outlets, so you charge your devices up there. You can put crock pots or whatever you want to on the counter here, and they give you one here. Coffee pots, whatever you might need. And then we've got some trash can space under here. They give you a trash can. We just don't have it in here at the moment. Then we've got a super nice silverware drawer. They're not going to give you that plastic silverware container that they give you in the other models. In these big signatures, everything is solid wood, even those. So that's nice, soft close on all of those. And then overhead cabinets, I showed you that other one, same thing on this side. And then by the entry door here, we have a GFI outlet and a step light located there. One thing I do want to mention about this table right here is it's got this wicked large center base, so it feels sturdy and it's not in the way here. And then it slides, so it's adjustable by this lever here, if I can get it in the right spot. So unclick there, and you can slide that in, out, this way. So really nice feature, because booths, you're always stuck with the table in one position, but they've figured out a way to make that more user-friendly. So all you gotta do is pop that little latch, and you can move this table anywhere you want, and then you lock it up, and it'll stay right in place for you. So that's really an innovative new design, so that's pretty cool. Then over here, we have our main control, so our monitor panel here. I mentioned in my other videos, but anything blue is on, anything white is off. All your slides, your awning, water heater, all those functions are going to be located right here. Solar controller, and then ceiling fan switch there as well. We have this really nice dual zone Coleman Mach thermostat. This is new. They've been using this now probably about a year now, but just a nice sleek looking design. Yes, it's that hot in here. Midsummer, we're at it. We have tri-slide shower, really nice bathroom setup too, with the single sink, and they've changed the shower heads in these to a much nicer one, so people have been happy with that. Porcelain toilet there, so it doesn't sound like you're sitting on the pop can. Extra nice toilet with some storage here for some linens and such. And then you can move these shelves if they're not the way you want them. Those are magnet, and they're pretty stiff, so you don't have to worry about them coming out when you go down the road. Then in the bedroom area, we have a nice big bed slide here. We have optioned this one into a queen bed. It's a real headboard up there. I doubt it's real leather, but it looks super nice and rich. And it comes with these nice decorative pillows and power on each side here, so you can fire up those CPAP machines and devices if need be, along with storage on each side. And I thought it was really unique how they did a little cutout on each side, because believe it or not, CPAPs really don't fit that well here, but up here you can put it there and keep that hose out of the way. And I know that sounds goofy, but everybody's got them, it seems like. So it's a common thing we run into with sales. Another outlet on the side of here, along with another 12-volt outlet here, so you can charge devices. Another outlet here, TV backer. You can pop that TV up on the wall if you want to have a TV in your bedroom. Converters located right there, so all your fuses and your breakers will be right tucked in there nicely. This is going to be a 50 amp service with our dual air conditioners. And then I like how this glass it's kind of got this tint on it, but it's still a mirror. And then really nice slider with shelving in there, and you can move that out of the way with that light that comes on. Just super good fit and finish here all the way around. All this board looks super nice and clean. They do a great job with that. And then some drawers at the bottom as well. So more storage there. If you put a washer and dryer in here, that'd be convenient. You can keep your dryer sheets and such in there. And then it opens up here as well. So that's where our hookup's going to be. Another drawer also. And lots of hang space. And a little accent lighting there also, which we didn't have on. Okay, oh, and then 3 drawers here too. So tons of bedroom storage in here. Tons of area for changing. I mean, if you look around here, little shoe kick there. But there's plenty of room in here for me to change my clothes, get ready, even while somebody else would be in here doing the same thing. So lots of space in the bedroom area, but that's going to do it for the inside. Let's go take a look at the outside. Okay, so starting right up here in the front, like many fifth wheels, we're going to have a 30-pounder on each side here. And our regulator to decide what tank we draw on is right here on the door side. Moving over here, we have our big pass-through fifth wheel storage, as everybody knows it, nice and room and spacey for all the goodies here. And exterior TV hookup, so if you wanted to put outside TV, you definitely can do that. And a manual crank jack there for your spare tire. And we'll show you where that's at. This is going to be a 10 or 12. Let me look here. This is a 12-gallon gas electric. So Rockwood's just still holding strong on not going to those on-demands yet. That's one thing they always do. They wait for everybody else to work the kinks out before they jump ship and join. So they must not feel confident enough yet because they're still using the tanked water heaters. 12-gallon though, lots of water. Lots of hot water there, so nothing to worry about there. Little exterior step light here. That's nice for at night, and then a door catch there, like you've seen. This is pretty new. This new MORryde safety rail, it's a lot more sturdy than the old style handles. When you make those nice and big, they get real wobbly on the end. This is much more sturdy, and it extends fully to this 4-step, so you can have that first step on there with a handle, which is really nice for a lot of people. So I'm glad to see they do that. And then it folds up in here and folds flat right against the coach. Really clean, sleek looking. So just because the sticker's here, one thing I want to mention again, there is no wood in this wall construction. So you don't have to worry about moldy wet wood, no Luan, which is the normal wood piece of material that you'll have here when they build this wall construction. This is complete composite wall construction. It just really helps hold up. 10 years down the road, you still have a nice flat looking RV that just really looks clean, holds that gloss well. And then we have our additional 110 outlet here, so if you want to hook up anything out here, you can. Your freshwater tank fill right there, so if you want to fill that onboard tank. This does have a docking station on the other side, which I'll show you as well. This little hole here, you can kind of see through there a little bit. That's going to be a manual override for the slide mechanism on the other side. And you're going to pretty much have those for every through frame slide. Back here, you're going to have one of those for that, and then you're also going to have a spare tire. We have a hot and cold spray port, like they do on all their models, so you can use that outside, get hot and cold water. We have a hitch, and you're able to tow with that. This has a towing package, 3,000-pound tow rating there. They already have the 4-way flat wiring there too, so if you're wanting to tow that boat or cargo trailer or whatever you need to, you can do that already. You don't have to add anything, worry about voiding your warranty. One thing I like is that they put this 50 amp circuit right here in the back of the coach. This is typically where your power outlet is at your campsite. So it's nice that this is in the back most corner. You can hook straight up to that. You don't need to have all these extension cords because they put the power connection up at the front of the coach. So that's pretty cool. So now we are on the off-door side here, another manual override for the other side. They're always on that opposite side. I have this compartment door open here just to show you the back side of the refrigerator. One thing that Rockwood does is always gives you access to these, which is great for winterization. This is going to be that ice maker valve, so real easy for winterization. You can pop that off up here in northern Michigan. That's important to us because we're unfortunately have to winterize and de-winterize all the time, but makes it nice and easy. Access right there behind this compartment. They put the sticker there just to remind you. One thing that's nice about this model, one sewer outlet connection, so only one place to dump. You do have two gray tanks, one for the kitchen, one for the bathroom, but at least they're all connected in one spot, so that's nice. Little exterior light here, so if it is dark and you're trying to mess around out here, you can pop that on. Furnace is located here with the furnace exhaust on the off door side, which is nice. And then right here we have our nice built-in water filter, easy access, not hiding under a cabinet somewhere. They also give you an additional power outlet right there. And they also give you this awesome control panel, the Nauticalist they call it. And I say awesome because there's a lot of different views out there, but I really like the ease of access of looking at the diagram, turning this to the direction you need, and going that way. One thing that I don't think people realize, and not that a lot of people are doing off-grid with a fifth wheel like this, but if you are, or if you're at a state park, let's say, because that's a more feasible thing, where they don't have water. Most state parks don't have water hookups. So if you turn this to the siphon, it will draw water out of a container for you to fill that onboard tank. So you can not have an external pump to get that water into your coach. If you need to fill that water tank up, you just turn it to the siphon mode, hook a little hose to there, put your water jug on the ground, and it'll suck that water from the water pump right out of that container right into your coach. So that is a great feature, like I said, especially for those like state parks and such where they don't have water hookups on site. So that's a great thing. And then we have our black tank flush located right there as well. Moving over here, we have our electronic leveling pad here. That's going to be for the auto level. It's really nice. They put the sticker here, just kind of keeps you well rounded and reminded. So many times we give people a demo on that and then they can't remember, and I always refer to this. Just follow it step by step, tells you what to do when. So that's nice and convenient. And then our other, one thing I do want to notice, this is just the Rockwood difference here. You see how this door doesn't swing open even in the wind? Because it has electrical, they put this little latch on there so it stops right where you let it go. So it's just the little details that they always seem to get right. And then over here we have our propane hookup. Like I said, we had one on the other side, one on this side. And then in the front compartment here, we're going to have, and we got our battery pack hooked up right now because this is on the lot, but we've got a big battery compartment. You can put dual batteries in, or a lithium, or however you want to do that. And then main slide controls right here. That's the board that kind of tells everything what to do. And then a nice battery disconnect right here. And TPS, tire pressure monitoring system built in. So you can monitor your tires all the time. You won't be stuck on the side of the road with a blowout. And then up here we have a Kurt Rotoflex. So this is a big rubber piece. It's hard to see it. That's what that is. And it just kind of takes that vibration and that thumping away that happens on your fifth wheel hitch when you're towing on these lovely Michigan roads. So heavy duty, these are rated for big ratings, 6,000 pound tongue rating, 24,000 pounds overall. They pivot here, so if you got a 4-way pivot hitch plus this, these things just tow like a dream. One thing I wanted to mention too that I didn't is the new axles. They're not putting the rubber torsion on these. This is a new Kurt axle they're using. They found that the rubber torsion axles on things above 10,000 pounds and up, they were just struggling to get the longevity out of it. And mind you, we've been selling Rockwood 27 years, I believe, and have had very, very little trouble. So I don't know who was having trouble, but they decided to switch to a new Kurt, and everybody loves it. They rave about it. We can link a video for that too if you're interested. I'm just not going to go over that today in this video. So thanks for watching our new Rockwood video. If you got any questions, please just let us know.